There are certain elements that makes your contract valid or invalid. A lot of people can think they have had a contract when under the law they've had nothing that can be called a contract. Welcome to Education, our weekly legal podcast where we break down legal matters, legal issues, legal topics to your understanding without having to go to the law school. All right, today we want to discuss certain elements that make your contract valid or that makes your contract enforceable that you must see to be able to say that you have a contract. Number one very important thing that you must have in that contract is what is referred to as offer. That is, I offer you something or you offer me something, all right? And the second important thing is that there must be an acceptance. The fact that I offer to sell my car to you doesn't mean that we have a contract here. Until you have accepted that offer from me, at that point we may say, oh, we have an agreement and all. I don't want to go into technicalities and all of that because there may be counter offers and all of that. But the main important thing is there must be offer, there must be acceptance. But that is not the end of it. There must also be consideration. There must also be consideration. We call it consideration, but you may call it, oh, that maybe money as change hand, or whatever you agree on as actually change hand. All right. Consideration here can be monetary, it can be material things or whatever. Let me try and give us examples so that we can be able to relate with them. I offer to sell my car to you for, say, 50,000 naira, and you accepted the offer and you paid me 50,000 naira. If I come back tomorrow and say that no, I didn't intend to sell the car and all of that, you can actually sue me because there has been offer, there has been acceptance, and even consideration as exchange hand. Maybe you even went to borrow that 50,000 naira from your cooperative where there is interest already running on it and you have paid me. And then I say that, no, that's not, no, I will not be able to say I'm not doing. All right. Another way in which consideration can come in is to say that, oh, if you help me to clear my entire house, make my entire house clean, I am going to give you, or I'm offering you my car in exchange for you clearing my entire environment. I'm not giving you money this time, or you are not giving me money for the car this time, but you are offering me a service, or you are doing something that will benefit me and all. That will also suffice as consideration. Another very important thing that must be present before you can say that there is valid contract is that we must have intention to enter into legal relations. Where there is no intention to enter into legal relations, perhaps, let me give an example, we are actually doing a prank and all of that. We didn't have intention to, we are just joking, or we are doing a content and all of that. We can't rely on that kind of thing to say that, oh, we had a contract and all. That will not suffice. Very importantly, every other thing may be present, but if this is not present, that contract will not be enforceable. Now, there must be legal capacity to enter into that contract. Legal capacity. For instance, a minor cannot validly enter into a contract except in certain terms. Somebody who has insanity cannot legally enter into a contract. Somebody who is under the influence of alcohol or whatever cannot legally enter into a valid contract. So you must also look out for what is the capacity of this person to enter into this legal relation. You can refer to our previous videos on what we refer to as legal personality when it comes to companies and businesses. All right. So there must be legal capacity to enter into a contract. So if you offer, you accept, there is consideration, there is the intention to enter legal relation, and yet there is no capacity to enter into that contract, that contract is as good as bad. Very importantly, your contract must be certain. It must be certain and possible. You cannot enter into a contract that is vague. The terms are so vague, and it's actually not even possible. Your contract must be certain and possible. And these are the reasons why you actually need a lawyer to help you draft or to help you review your contract, to be able to ensure that all these important elements are present in that contract. So before you sign a contract, it is always good that you consult your lawyer to review whatever is given to you, to ensure that all these details are there. All right? You cannot say that we have not warned you. The last one I'm going to give you today is that the contract must also be in proper form. All right? Now, like I said last week, we are not saying that every contract must be in writing. You can enter, we call it parole. You can enter oral contract, you can enter into written contract and all. But there are certain contracts that are required to be in certain form. For instance, a land agreement, it is required to be in writing, and beyond just being in writing, it must be prepared by a legal practitioner. You can buy a land, prepare an agreement. If it is not in writing and prepared by a legal practitioner, that will still not be a valid contract. This is where we are going to pause today. We want to implore you to please subscribe, share this, and drop a comment for us. Till we come your way again next week, please stay tuned. You can view our previous videos and please share your thoughts on all of them. Thank you.